first opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fun. Fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. The throw into second. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Line to the right side. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to
designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Miguel Sano. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Robbie Grossman.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Santana moves over. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. Stepping in, Logan Morrison. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The relay, and another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Standing in, Richie Schaffer from the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Stepping up now, number 7, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grossman on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, Domingo Santana. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one, and that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Stephen Vogt. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Fouled back. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grossman on the move, and that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The batter, number 5,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Santana giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Sano. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Shaw has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Orlando Arcia.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Into the box, Hernan Perez. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And he'll put this away for the second out. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rosario is there. And that retires the side. Ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in now, Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded pickup. He gathers the throw. He's out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Number 99.
Here comes the first pitch. Logan Morrison swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
2 out with the man at first. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Pulled toward right center field. Cain will get there, and he puts it away to into the box now. Christian Yelich. He'll try to get it going here.
The left fielder, number 20.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Yelich.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman has a beat on it. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Travis Shaw goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ryan Braun will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Byron Buxton. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. At the plate, Richie Sheffer. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's Brian.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hard ground ball to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Up next for Minnesota,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Santana going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
up next for Minnesota, third baseman, Miguel.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that's the third out. So coming to the plate, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 7.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Rosario over to his right. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Out of play. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. In now, Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch. Digging in. Wilson. Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive. He's got it. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone. So stepping in, Logan Morrison. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Morrison rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So digging in now, Richie Schaefer.
Richie Schaefer.
Hard liner to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And he takes ball one. And we take a look at the Twins. As they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Tapper up the line. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. First pitch is a curveball that backs him off the plate. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Domingo Santana. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. So striding forward now, number 8. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Center fielder.
In there, and it's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Striding in, Ryan Braun. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Ryan Braun.
Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Grounded to third. Sano is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
20, Eddie
into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty. He goes to first in time. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Dozier. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Logan
And this
Morrison.
is fouled back and out of play. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's safe. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Miguel
Hit hard down the left field line. Hooking just fouled by a matter of inches that time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ready for another chance? Max Kepler. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. That's in there. Base hit. Morrison is on his way home. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
First baseman number
Stepping
8.
in and ready for another
Richie
shot,
Schaffer.
Richie Schaffer. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Takes this the other way to right. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jonathan
Hot shot to third. And he's retired here, one away. Now in the box, Hernan Perez. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier onto the grass. 2 gone. Ready now, Lorenzo Cain. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hit out towards second. To his left, Perez. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Standing in, Eduardo Escobar. A base hit in his first trip.
Escobar
sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's the 1-1 delivery. He's running towards second. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard hit toward the hole and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Miguel Sano. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Second and third, 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but
and he will get there to make the running play. In is Christian Yelich. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Christian
in tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you. Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
16, Domingo Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To short. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Up next for
Here's Ryan Braun now. Yard in his first appearance in this one. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Leading off for the
Bats
Twins,
here with a double and
right
a
fielder,
triple on his line in this one.
Kepler.
Bullet back up the middle. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready
First
once
baseman,
again,
number 8.
Richie Schaffer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Now to the plate, number 8. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Well hit to right, and that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Digging in and looking for more,
5.
Eduardo Escobar. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll avoid the fragments out there. Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Wellington.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Low for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1 run, just 1 hit. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Way out in front. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jesus Aguilar.
Down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far. J.J. Hoover will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Yelich going back. Gone! Here's Brian Dozier now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Brian Dozier.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Number 71 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Brewers, number 71.
On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. 8 runs on 13 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner to center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Sano.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. Ready on 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Santana sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Line drive to left. Yelich is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Max Kepler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Jonathan Villar.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times,
the runner scores from second and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-2 game.
The left fielder, number 22.
Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana.
Domingo.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 2 home runs, and 5 driven in. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And that misses up and in, 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Rodney's ready. Here it is on 1-0. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Richie Schaffer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Schaefer.
Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. Number 7 will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out number 1.
Number 8.
Now here's the pitch. Number 8 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Byron Buxton.
Pinch hitting for Minnesota, number 25, Byron Buxton.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane racing back to the track. but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. Buxton takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Phil Hughes comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Now pitching for
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Phil Hughes. This change for the Twins.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. Kepler's on his horse. 2 down.
Buxton.
Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Matt Albert comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Perez takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.